Oh my gosh, everybody, I'm so sorry. I said we were going to do this on Tuesdays. I'm not a liar. Lorenzo actually called me and woke me up from a deep sleep. But now I guess he's caught up in something. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here fulfilling an obligation at this point. But we are back. The grand reopening of the L&C Podcast. Wow. I'm not going to lie, we did try this a little while ago. It did not work out so well because my audio was screwed the entire time. So this time, if my audio's bad and you're watching and your name is Justin, I need you to like do something. Reach through the screen and, smack me around a little. All right. Like I said, he's running behind, but we do have a great guest that I've never met in my life, and I'd really like to speak to him instead of having him waiting in the rafters. I assume he lives in a theater, and he perpetually waits in the catwalk or behind the curtains until interviews like these occur. And without further ado, I'd like to bring our very first musical guest to this stage center. That would be Cog Casualty. Is that correct?
That is correct. My name is Cog Casualty, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh wow, very nice. Is that Southern drawl I detect?
Yes, I'm from Florida. Have you ever been?
Have I? Hold on, say that again.
Florida, son.
Okay.
You ever been?
I can't. So I've been to Florida. Is that? Is there any?
I mean that's close. That's close, but it's not. It's not quite there.
So where's Florida at exactly on a map? If you could.
You ever been to Georgia?
No.
Well. But
how are those peaches, by the way? Are the peaches good?
They're very good. I believe they're one of the best imports of the. I think it's really important to their economy.
So if I'm to understand you, correct me if I'm wrong, where you're from is a combination of Florida and Georgia?
Well, honestly, Florida and Georgia come from Florida, and Florida has the best peaches, regardless of what they say.
Wow, we're learning new U.S. history, folks. Florida and Georgia, respectively, were born of Florida. So does that mean that the Florida orange and the Georgia peach are themselves formed from some kind of abomination of a combined fruit?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have the preach. Have you ever heard of that? That's when people in church they be like preach. Really. Yeah. It's because back in the day, the preacher actually was picking the preachers, and he would talk to the people while he be picking them, and that's where it all came from.
That's where it all came from. Wow, I am just floored by that realization now that I've arrived at. So what's your deal? What's your whole
my record deal?
Yeah, well, no, just like your whole thing.
Well, what do you mean? You want?
We can start from the basics. Where were you born? And by which I mean what hospital?
I was born in
Social Security
born
number.
In no hospital. Whoa.
Government issued ID.
That. Who needs that?
Wait,
we don't do that.
So you're not a U.S. citizen, or you just don't want to tell me your private information?
I am the U.S. You might not know this, but Florida is everything that the U.S. should be.
Okay, and so I guess we're getting into my question then, what your whole thing is. What does that mean?
Florida is the greatest place in the entirety of the whole entire world.
Yeah. Okay, why?
Well,
I'm a great interviewer. Yeah. Can I stop you for a second? I'm such a great interviewer. I had all these questions queued up. I don't even have to read them. Somehow I've memorized all of them. So again, I ask why. This is not off the cuff.
Who are you, Jada Kiss and Anthony Hamilton?
Yes.
Talking about why? I tell you why. Because Florida made the peaches, which gave you the oranges and the peaches, and let's see you with some orange juice or some Crown Peach without the oranges and the peaches. How about that?
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, then. So if all that makes Florida the greatest and what America should be, or what makes you what America should be is fruit, then why are we not the most prosperous nation on earth? And why is peace and harmony not paramount to our existence at this point?
Because the fake news, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know about the true influence of Florida. They specifically want to keep Florida down. Okay. I wrote it in my book. I had 2 books. We're gonna talk about the second book later. But my first book is called Florida, Real or Hidden. Real or hidden.
So is this like a conspiracy theory type book?
No, it's a real. The book's real about real stuff, and I'm educating the people. It's actually, I got it recently. I made a deal with the school board here in Florida, and a few places in Georgia and Florida, and they're teaching it to the kids as a history subject about Florida.
Wow. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but okay, so if I might follow that up, you wrote this book, and it's supposed to be educating the American masses about the existence of Florida, seeing as how I didn't know it existed, certainly not that it created 2 of our most prominent southern states. This makes a lot of sense. So this is educational material on the origin of Florida and Georgia, respectively.
Tell me this: where you go to school at? What state you go to school? You from Florida?
I thought that was pretty clear that I'm not from Florida at all. I look like a Florida tourist, maybe, but I'm not. No, not born and bred from Florida. I'm mostly, East Coast, Mid-Atlantic type. I'd say DMV area.
Oh, you grew up by the White House. Okay.
Exactly, okay. Right next to the White House. I was actually birthed on the White House lawn, if you can believe it. A lot of people don't, because I'm not even sure that happened. That's just the last thing I can remember. So I spout it out at every chance I get. Okay, so let's go ahead and just pay forward. I'm really enjoying this so far. You enjoying yourself on the show as our very first musical guest? How are you taking this interview so far? If I could get, I won't. I'll have you fill out the survey after, of course. But if I could just get kind of a pretext for what to expect later, so I don't cry or anything when it turns up bad. Not that it will. I want to know. I need reassurance. I'm needy. Please.
Listen here, your doubts and your worries are about to disappear, because I'm gonna tell you right now.
What was that?
As a superstar,
I feel like you're inventing a new accent. This was like at one point it was something, and now it's turning into some Looney Tunes space alien. I've never heard anyone say because in my life.
I have a cold. Stop making fun of me.
Oh, you have a cold. I'm so sorry. And it's not COVID? You're positive?
You're so inconsiderate as a host. You're getting 2 stars on your
good job
on your survey.
Avoiding my trap. I asked you if it's positive for COVID, and I was hoping you'd say yes. All right. So you're a musician. Do you have any songs or anything that you'd like to promote?
So I got 2 whole albums actually. I got my first album, Why You in My Phone, about people in my phone, and I got my album I'm promoting now. It's called Plea Deal. It's got some songs about some various activities, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very, very, very good albums.
Why Are You in My Phone and Plea Deal?
Indeed.
These are your 2 most prominent singles?
Well, those are the albums. My
albums.
number 1 single. Yeah, those are my albums. The number 1 single on Why You in My Phone is called We've Only Lived Together for 5 Years. I Barely Know You. That's one of my singles for Why You in My Phone. And my number 1 single on Plea Deal is The Glove Did Fit, It Was Mine. That's my number 1 song. That's what the streets are really liking, from what I hear.
I'd like to hear some from I've Only Been With You 5 years and I Barely Know You, because that actually hits close to home. For those of you who don't know, I'm coming out of a 4-year-long off and on relationship, and I think that one might actually be the most moving for me to hear in this instance, and I'm sure for all the audience members who have gone through something similar, maybe even recently. So please, if you would. I have queued up a beat, and I'll go ahead and lead it off so that you don't feel isolated. I'm going to put you on the spot here as our very talented musical guest. I did my research, clearly. That's why I don't know any of your songs, but I'm going to have you freestyle for us if I can get my act together here. All right. So can everyone hear this? I think so. You can hear this, Casualty?
I can hear it.
And we'll get to your name later, because it's a very fascinating name. I'm sure there's a lot of subtext there that we need to dive into. But like I said, I'll go ahead and start off, because I hate putting our guests on the spot, certainly not our very first musical guest. So I'll go ahead and just 3, 2, 1, and my name is Christian, and I'm here to say that I'm sitting in this chair because I'm okay. And I'll go ahead and just stop there so you have an idea of what we're looking for. Not that this is like I'm some panel of judges here to assess how good you are or anything, but the audience is that, and they will. So please, again, whenever you're ready, here it is. Don't let my bars just then intimidate you in any way. I know they were, way up there as far as quality goes, but please, just from the heart.
They were minor figures, but I'm gonna tell you what, my bars are like a grizzly bear in the woods if it fused with a tiger.
Okay.
So I got something for you. All right. We lived together for 5 years. Now you steady here in my ear, telling me you got a face full of tears. I don't get it. I think that shit is weird. I barely know you. Who cares that we got 7 kids? Who cares that you made payments on my Toyota Corolla? I'm hoping that it will hold you over. At least I pay the Wi-Fi this month. Who cares that we're back 5 months? Who cares that all my stuff's in your trunk? Cause our car got repoed, but who cares that I mess around and got 7 new hoes? One for every day of the week. Sometimes I need something to eat. I'ma go to another girl's house. It's okay, I got a full mouth, got a full stomach. You know I'm happy, cause I be coming. Then you be coming all in my ear.
All right, all right. I think we've proven enough. My goodness. Wow, you really came to impress. Oh my gosh. And that was from the heart. I can tell you folks, really, wow. I'm amazed. Just bewildered at your talent, raw talent.
If you like that, you better listen to the rest of the album, Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
I would love to. And I can't wait for my 7 hoes. Is that what we're all to expect after 5 years of of commitment?
Whoa. Honestly, I was slacking a little because in 5 years, that's a lot of time. You're supposed to get like a new one a week, honestly. Or like, I'm going to lower it down some. But that 5 years is a lot of time. You know, you could add 7. You want 7, get 7. You want 17. So it's all about what you can handle. Because see, here's the thing too. You know, I'm a rap superstar.
Of course.
And I have the funds to treat 7 hoes.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, none of them are getting any money from me because I'm living off of them.
Let's get back to the big question from earlier. What your deal is? So your name, Casualty. I got to ask you. I got to put you on the spot here. Are you out there? You know, white people? Is that what's happening? Because we can't co-sign the, you know, unaliving in Minecraft here on this stream of ours.
I would never confess to unaliving anybody. That's ridiculous. First off, and second, what about white people? I have nothing against white people.
Which I did find odd because you are yourself white. So then what's the name about?
Well, it mean that sometime when I'm rolling around, you know, and I'm being me, and if there are cause could also be a casualty. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes casualty is cause. And my bars are so hard, it's like dropping Looney Tunes anvils on your head. So they're so hard. I'm trying to let the people know. You don't know, you know.
Wow, your bars are so bricked up, I imagine.
Exactly.
I mean, after that, I don't know where we go from here. We got the albums, we got the singles, we got, I think, everything we need. Is there anything else you'd like to go out with?
Let's see. I got a deal. I was supposed to read something. I got a promotion.
Oh, please.
Have you heard of Goose Madadeus?
Hold on. Sorry. Let's back up. Are you promoting a product on my show?
I'm promoting a product. Is that okay? Can I promote that?
I would have to talk to Lorenzo about something like that, seeing as he's a 50-50 partner in this venture of ours, but he's not here. So I guess I have the majority, and I'm just going to go ahead and say yes, because you're such a nice guy, and those bars, again, touching as they were, I think I'm obligated to say yes. So please make as much money as you want on my dollar.
Thank you very much. I'll give you 2%. As for you, buddy.
Wow, for me, oh my God. Wait till I tell Lorenzo we're going to split 2% of whatever the fuck you're going to make. Please, go on. What was this thing called? Skibbity boppity boop?
Me and Skibbity Bobbity Boop. Yeah. We're not in alliance anymore because of some disagreements, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna tell you about Scuba Baboose.
Oh, forgive me. Oh man.
So Scuba Baboose, they done gave me some note, but I lost it. So I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. Well, Scuba Baboose, it's a snack. They got different flavors. They got a different flavor for every of the five flavors. You got the sweet one, and you got the salty one, you got the bitter one. I don't know what they got there. I don't know. And then they got the umami. They got that one, and then they got the whatever else there is. They got them all. Yep, they got them.
I don't know what these are, but they sound delectable.
Oh no, they good. They gave me a lot. I should brat some, especially because I'm getting kind of hungry myself. I should brat some, but I got me home. I eat them when I see you. I bring some.
And like so many French dishes that I love, I'm not going to even attempt to say the name of this again for fear of that I will mispronounce it. But I can only imagine how good these things must taste.
They're some of the best things I ever tasted in my life.
Are they like anything? Is there anything we can liken them to? Gummies? Is it a dessert? A candy?
Have you ever had shebangs?
I have not. Is that a real thing, or is this another fake thing? I mean, a product that you're shilling.
Scabababoos is a real.
I think you said something different at the top. Something tells me that's not the same thing. Does the name change? Is it like Ditto? It just transforms into whatever is presented before it at any given moment. Are you looking around the room right now and naming this after what you're looking at loosely? Is that what's happening? Next, you're going to say toothpaste cap baboosh. Next, it's potted plant ski bop. Am I onto something here? I feel like I am. What are you selling? I want my 2% by the end of this with the survey. I expect both.
Well, let me tell you, I'm saying it in different languages.
Oh,
I say it in
you're inclusive.
And in English. Indeed, I'm trying to get it to everybody. You might have people to listen and they only speak Latin. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to let them know. I'm trying to get the brand out there. Brand strong.
Brand strong. All right, then. Well, we'll go ahead and just type whatever you think you may have heard, everybody, in the search bar of Google or Bing, whatever your preferred search engine is, and we'll go ahead and just see if you can find it. How about that? Any promo codes? Anything for checkout?
Promo code call Cassidy. Promo code I barely know you. Promo code plea deal.
And these all get you different percent off? What, or it's the same? There's just 3 for some reason? Or is that the whole like string? That's the entire promo code. It's just one big long promo code.
When is 10%? One is $10, and one is buy one get one free.
Well, it's a jackpot, folks. I think spin the wheel, test your luck, and hopefully you get whichever best fits your purchase needs. All right. What's up, Corbury? How you doing? All right. It's Brian there in the chat cheering us on. Caught Casualty, it's been a pleasure and an honor, truly, as our very first musical guest. Could we put our hands together for Caught Casualty, everybody? I'm so sorry Lorenzo missed this part of the show, but we're going to have to move on. I'm afraid thank you so much, and we'll see you on the back end with that survey. Okay.
BNT, I'm gonna fill out your survey. Just make sure you send it to my fifth. Well, I won't say she my girlfriend, but she the fifth one. So you send it to her, and she always told me about something, so she gonna make sure I do it. I'm gonna get to it.
All right then, I will forget that. It's the truth. I can barely remember anything right now. So,
well,
is somebody showing you to the door? I hope somebody, because while this is virtual, I hope somebody is showing you out, because we have moved on officially.
Well, bad. I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, we'll see you next time. Oh boy. How was that, everybody? I just loved that. That was fantastic. I'm not being sarcastic at all. I swear. That was great. Oh my God. Who? Lorenzo?
What's up? What's happening? What's
You've been here the whole time? Why didn't you say something?
The whole time. I was listening in. Who was that other guy?
Why would you listen? This is our show. You're supposed to participate.
Nah, he was kind of funny, and I was like, I don't know if
funny.
You know when you play.
He's to be taken seriously. He's a musician. It's his craft. He's a professional. Like how we're podcasters. This is serious. You know, call it what you want, but this is. I mean, that's the guy's livelihood.
No, yeah, that's what's up.
I didn't laugh a single time at anything he did or said, for the record.
Did you not?
I hope not. We'll look back at it later. But.
No, I looked him up some. I listened to his album actually. I had it playing in the background. Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. Okay. All right then. Yeah. One of his albums is a little toxic, but the other one, I kind of bumps with it.
A little toxic.
A little toxic. He seems just a bit misogynistic. You know, I'm not really into that wave, but like he's got some Lorenthal features, and I replayed those. I was like, oh shit.
That's funny, misogynistic. I thought he was going more racist at one point, potentially, but
Oh no, that's not good at all.
It's a completely different slant than I was even prepared for. Wow.
Oh no.
So what do we have here? I mean, you missed the interview. Our very first musical guest of all time. Do we even have a show?
No, of course we got a show. I mean, you want to know what happened?
What happened?
So, you know Japanese fighting fists?
I don't. Oh, hold on.
What the world?
There we go. Go on.
No, so the Japanese fighting fists, they mistook. I was at this pond. I was walking around near this pond, and they mistook me for one of them, and they all attacked me.
Oh no!
So I was fighting all fists, but I wasn't trying to kill them. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? They were attacking, they were jumping at me, and some of them fell on the ground. So I'm trying not to step on them. I'm trying to throw them back in the river while they're attacking me. It was a whole thing. And then some stray cats came and they stopped jumping out of the water. So the cats saved me, and that's just pretty dope. I'll be telling people, cats are the wave, cats are the move.
They're the way.
Yeah, they're the way. What are you if you don't have a cat in your life?
Emotionally broke.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I don't know. Cats aren't that emotionally supportive, honestly. They don't give a shit about you, but you know what I'm saying? They're nice to have around.
We have a dog, but it doesn't hit the same way. It slaps a little different, if I'm being honest. Dogs are just, I mean, they're great. They're nice. They're loving. It's almost like they're smiling sometimes when they look at you and they want to play, and they bring you the toy, and you want to just, cry, and because they're beautiful creatures. But something about all that just isn't it. You know, I like a good cat that kind of just meanders around aimlessly, yet somehow lords over everything. Everything is theirs. Nothing is yours. No respect whatsoever. And yet I cling to cats for some reason, even though all they do is disrespect me. Truly, I have a mental problem.
I'm right there with you. I get it.
Okay.
There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. We're out here.
That's not analogous for anything, by the way. None of that was. I mean, let's just go through some of your topics that you wanted to discuss. I'm having a little trouble with the windows here, so I'm just going to leave it on this for now. Thankfully, this will eventually be an audio medium, and no one will see any of this. Thank God. But until then...
Are they not seeing it?
No, they could see it. It's great. But
I was like...
I can't go through these windows now. It's just what it is. But
maybe you should... If you ran a little more, maybe you could fit through a window. Do that shade. Please stop.
Listen here. Now you back it on up, please.
Oh, shit. No mercy.
I'm tempted not to even tell you about the 2% thing. I'm taking all 2%, that.
2% milk? What you talking about?
2% ain't shit. It's yours. It's all mine.
2% of what? What is it?
All the fucking clams I'm gonna get from Caught Casualty by the end of this. He shilled like 5 different products, or maybe it was one and it changed 5 different ways, or I can't remember. But I'm gonna be rich.
Clams?
You're not getting anything. He's paying me in
clams?
Seafood. Yeah, prawns, clams, arthropods. Crabs.
I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Sell my portion. You can eat your portion and sell my portion.
You can have the sea snails because they're less rare.
Ooh, but they're more expensive. I could sell them. I'm gonna start a sea animal store. Yeah, and sell them.
So let's talk about homeless woman. What was that about in the document?
Who remembers, honestly? I don't know if I wrote that before the woman that you met, or if it was just like... No, but we haven't talked about her in like 2 years. In a year. It's been at least a year. Oh.
So wait, this is somebody from the store that we worked at?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't remember why that's in there. That's either related to your friend or it's not. Because, you remember the homeless woman you talked to, right?
That I talked to?
The one that I was going to get to the one I was going to hire to protect me from aggressive women. The
what?
one that was like, I bet you, she said something about ramming things up anuses. You don't know what I'm talking about? There's a homeless woman that she asked you for money and you thought she was asking for money and she said she was going to the bus or I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
That was at the store.
You don't rewatch our episodes.
No, it's been so long. It's been so long. It's been forever.
I'm very into myself, so I rewatched them often.
Yeah.
And I think it was episode 1.
That's why they keep going up in views ever so steadily. I do check back on the, from the creator dashboard, and so people are still watching these? Who could that be?
It's all me the whole time.
It's all you.
Every view.
I love it.
I hope not. Oh my God. I hope it's more than me.
So what was her deal? Do you remember the conversation?
No,
you said you rewatched
She said, "How would you?" No. So what she said, word from word, I'm pretty sure she said, "How would you like a cock in your ass?" I think that's what she said, word from word. I think that's because you.
Well, I have news for her. There's a vacancy, so please, if she'd like to fill it, proverbially, physically speaking, she's more than welcome to apply.
Remember, you said she's looked like she seemed like she was asking for money or something, and then she got like offended.
Yeah, she got real pissed off. Oh my god, she was like totally like panhandling in front of the grocery store that we work at, and then you're like, ma'am, please, you can't be out here, begging in front of the store. This is a civilized place, not DC, not Baltimore. And yeah, she said something like, how would you like a cock in your ass? And then, I just not expecting that. I, of course, dropped trow then and there. I put my job on the line, but I think it scared her off, and she got on her bus at the end of the day. But then so after, of course, I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not entertaining this. You just can't be here. And I went back in the store. She walked over to the bus stop, which is way down the parking lot in front of the store. And you could see her asking people for money down at the bus stop. So eventually she got what she wanted, just not from in front of the store. Yeah, that was funny.
It was a good location though.
Oh yeah, she had it made.
No traffic. Oh shit! A bunch of people scared, hoping she'll just leave them alone. I'll give you whatever you want. Just leave me alone.
Not on my watch. I'm here to actively deflect all incoming funds to homeless and disenfranchised people alike.
Oh shit!
That's me. That's what they call me. The fucking homeless cock blocker of wallets.
The homeless Homer, because you home in on the
home in on their funds, on their grift.
You snatch it. Someone gives them $1, you snatch it out their hands. Now you're gonna be broke forever.
Now, how do we eradicate homelessness in America? I feel like that's a nice pivot. This is our new political segment here on the show that we'll have a name for and a song and a whole deal. But right now, we're diving in head first. Homelessness. How do we solve it?
Political pshaw. Yeah.
We'll workshop that.
Tell us in the comments.
You're dodging the question. You're supposed to have the answers.
Hold up. What's the question? You said, how do we fix homelessness?
How do we kill all the homeless people in America so that they don't exist? How do we just take care of that at once? Because that's the real underlying question.
Well, I was gonna say we could build houses out of bamboo and shit,
and then burn them. Oh my god, is bamboo flammable? Wow, somebody should tell those pandas.
Maybe it might not be. Maybe I think it matters how you make it, how you process it. I don't know. I don't know. I got bamboo toilet paper. I'm sure that's flammable.
Well, we're gonna get the really dry, flammable kind and build, like you said, build them houses, affordable living. They can be nice little studios. Cram 20, 50 of them in there per each one. They're just dogpiled on each other, shit and all, shopping carts, the whole deal. And it's a mess. It would have been a fire hazard without the bamboo, but it's just kind of like the icing on the cake. And we'll go ahead and just light 1 or 2 matches and watch it all go up like California wildfire.
Why am I laughing?
Do you think that smells bad when that happens? When
I guarantee.
When like 1 million people burn at once. I guess we'd have to travel back in time to Germany or something.
Oh my
around
God.
the time when that was happening.
No, it's terrible because that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is getting dark, and then holy shit. We're canceled.
No.
Holy shit.
How do we take care of these people? They're in need. We've got
Indeed they are.
Drug addicts and people without
they're not
means.
Addicts. They just have habits, It's just a little something slight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little something slight. Hold up, your voice.
Sure.
Like no, so I was outside of the giving them housing, but you know what I'm saying. But no, honestly, that was my first thought. Is like we'd have to kill them all, which is because first off, the world's like mad overpopulated anyway.
Oh yeah.
So No, just a lot of things. Just a lot of things. Mm-mm-mm. Damn, son.
Good
That's
answer.
wild. Cause like, it's no. There's so many possibilities, honestly. But it's like, what would actually happen? Because honestly, what New York's shipping homeless people to Cali, and Cali's shipping them to like
Yeah.
Utah or some shit on for Indiana. I think it's Indiana.
It seems like there's no end of the road until it, we get to concentration camp. So I guess that's how I got there first. It just seems like the logical conclusion to all this.
That's probably the next step, honestly. I think Tennessee started kicking homeless people out as well. So it's basically that's just what they're gonna do with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. It's
Well,
wild.
I love that. I love that for us, and we should end on a wholesome note. Do you have any, I don't know, like cat videos or something nice you saw that you want to talk about?
I saw this one cat video on Instagram. The cat was like running and he ran up the tower. He was like, meow. And the caption was per core.
Per core.
Yeah, per core. I'm going to just start getting Daisy videos and like let everybody watch at the end of the show. I think that's a good move.
I think so too. I think we got to get a bunch of those, stockpile them, and then put them at the end.
Indeed.
Wow.
And tell the people you're welcome.
Well, next time we'll be sure to get some ideas together in advance. This, like I said, was kind of hamstrung because thankfully you woke me up and then disappeared into thin air when our guest came on. But we had a great show on, when was it, last Tuesday or something like that, or Sunday, I can't remember. And yeah,
I think it was Friday.
Or Friday, yeah. And it just, it was totally ruined. So I'm glad we're off to a better start now. Even with less material, I think we have a lot more to build on now that we're officially kicking it off again. The L&C Podcast, this reintroduction is more than anything an announcement that we will be returning to you every Tuesday when at 8 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? 8? Are you going to be free at 8?
Well, probably 9 because I don't get off till 8.
9
so
p.m.
like 9.
Eastern. We definitely talked about this beforehand at some point. And yeah, so just expect that in your feed. I'm going to figure out how to get audio too. So if you want to listen to it instead of just watching this, we'll get that out to you as well. I'm thinking Apple Podcasts. All right. Anything else? Any words of wisdom as you so often left us off on back in the good old days?
I got something for the people, which is I guess they're like maybe R&B, maybe pop. They're an old group. They're an older group. They got this one song that I know. It's called "My Love Is the Is." Yeah, so that's a good song. I like that. Y'all should listen to that. Yeah, but I might just end with that because you know what I'm saying. Also look up Called Casualties. Look up his albums. Look up his songs. He you know what I'm saying. Just see what you think. Just see what you think. You know.
Wait, so do any exist? Do you have some like actually, or not you? Does he have any that are out there?
He actually gave me signed copies of his discs. I think he said that they're not online because he doesn't trust the internet. But, I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to put them up there. We're working on it.
So we're just supposed to find them somehow. We're supposed to what?
He said he sells them at like Walmarts and stuff. I don't know. Does Walmart sell CDs?
Seek and ye shall find sort of deal. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's why. Who knows?
Well, I'll say a prayer before bedtime here, and we'll see if I don't wake up with the Casualty bestseller album in the morning.
Ooh, and then we'll get all that seafood, and we can open up a seafood store.
I think so. I'm thinking like, brown bag, like crab boil type thing.
Ooh,
you know, the seafood boils with the potatoes and the corn. Yeah. And I'll actually, if I may, on our fabulous reintroduction episode, if I might end on a note, I I recently went to one of those, one that opened up right next to where I'm at here, and they didn't give me any of the corn or potatoes. All I had in there were like some mussels, a couple pieces of shrimp. And I just want to say fuck that place for that, because like
that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's highly
that's like
offensive.
the whole thing is the corn and the potatoes. The rest is just, it's like butter drizzle. It's like popcorn butter, but a fucking bag full of it, of popcorn butter. What am I supposed to do with that if there aren't potatoes drenched in it for me to actually eat?
Pump it directly into your arteries.
Yeah, I was tempted to do that. I had the IV drip on standby just in case. I would have hung the plastic bag right up there too. Direct intravenous. All right. Fuck that place. Listen to that. Go look up Car Casualty, right? Did we miss anything?
I think that's it. That should be everything. And if we forgot something, we'll hit you with it next week. It'll be one of our opening things. Like, hey, we forgot this.
Bet. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Deuces.